Assalamu alaikum. I hope you're well. I just want to say something. I'm working on part 6. I'm gonna finish part 6 today. That's the plan. I'm gonna finish writing today because I have to. Sometimes working on this, I feel like I shouldn't, or that it doesn't matter. Like, the motivation dies down a little bit, but I feel like that's kind of shaitan because it doesn't happen all the time. But when it does happen, it's it's like this. How do I describe it? Like, a voice would say, like, it wouldn't really matter anyways. It all would mean nothing if no one is able to listen. But then again, there's a very encouraging voice that says, whomever is meant to hear it will find it. Meaning you don't have to do much promotion on the situation. Whenever someone is ready to hear it, they will be drawn to it. So I kind of was like, I do have to finish it. Not only that, the journey to me is so beautiful because everything is just magically linking together. And I'm just like, whoa, I did not know that. I didn't know that. So I'm sorry, by the way. I'm working on my speech. That is one of the goals that I have while I'm on this. Is my speech. My speech impediment has to stop. And I think it will stop if I continue to read out loud. And then, what else? Yeah, I have to teach myself how to use proper language too. Because I know someone's going to be like, oh, well, she cusses a lot. And it's like, that's a virgin I have to shed. Like, I know all the rules and why I shouldn't do it. But it's like, it was like a main part of an identity I used to have. And it wasn't my own identity, but it developed enough where it stayed comfortably. Do that make sense? I hope I do. But yeah, inshallah, I'm gonna finish it today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's been a long time since I had said anything, wrote anything. First and foremost, I hope everyone is doing a-okay, because I am doing good, alhamdulillah. Every now and then I be having a little bit of sicknesses, but it's okay. Every sickness wipes away sins. That's what we want. And also, I would like to add, I've been having this issue where when you get really close to Allah, sometimes you might fear death because you don't know what's gonna happen. But I hope someday in the future I can go into depths of what I've been doing to make myself calm down. And one of the things that I have done was pray tahajjud, and then the other one was acceptance. Accepting it is so hard, but I accepted it, and alhamdulillah, for everything. And I have found ways, I'm just going to tell you. So after tahajjud, I would tell myself, I love my deen so much. And I have read this, I read somewhere, or I heard somewhere, sorry, I don't want to be wrong. Either or, but I don't remember specifically, but it's either or because I heard it from something, whether it was on TikTok or YouTube, I heard it. And they're like, whomever does not want to meet Allah, Allah does not want to meet you. But if you want to meet Allah, Allah is more than happy to meet you. So I looked at it as, you know what? Allah I made dua, and I said in sujood, Ya Allah, in order for me to meet you is through death. Ya Allah, grant me comfort in knowing that the only way to meet you it's through me not being alive in this dunya anymore. Like somewhere close to that, give me comfort to know that if I pass, I will see you and I will be more than happy to see you. But while I'm here, I would like to leave some sort of legacy. I would like to, I don't know if legacies are haram, but I would like to learn enough about Islam and become a scholar and live education and lead others before I come meet you. But, the self-acceptance is the one that I have to work on. But yeah, because I didn't feel good. Every single time I feared something like that, I forgot how to say the word. But every single time I feared anything, I would always tell myself that Allah is probably disappointed. And I know Allah knows everything and I don't. But I do think that. I'll be like, maybe Allah's, not maybe, but I think to myself, Allah's disappointed right now because why am I scared to meet him? And that kind of it has been helping. So I hope someone in the future could see this and realize that, you're not alone. We got this together forever. And I'm going to start working on part 7. Also, I don't want to forget, I started a diary this year and I'm only writing in it for Allah. So yeah, I have a diary where I just write my emotions, my feelings, people who did me wrong, and then I have a diary where I write only towards Allah and how I feel and what I'm grateful for. It has been doing well for me. I'm also learning Arabic. I don't know if I said that, but I love it. I like the space that I have. Alhamdulillah for the comfort that Allah has given me. Alhamdulillah for everything that I have ever experienced in my life. For Allah to put me in a position to be so humble and at peace. Alhamdulillah, Allah granted me mercy, and may Allah give everyone the same protection and the same mercy He has given me. Ameen. Alright, bye. Assalamu alaikum. I hope everyone is okay. May Allah bless you guys and have mercy on you guys. May Allah give you guys peace for you and your children, your mans, or whatever it is you got going on. As long as it's not haram, may Allah give you peace for it. Recently, I have been exercising and fasting, and alhamdulillah, I have been seeing less headaches. My back is good. My neck pain went away. My feet is okay. So alhamdulillah, they have been helping. I never thought that I was ever gonna be okay with exercising, but I'm doing it. I'm 9 days in, and I am so happy that I have been doing that. I just want Allah's mercy. I do be praying, so I suggest tahajjud for anyone who does want tahajjud prayer. So yeah, that helps. Tahajjud helps. I do it for 30 to an hour of praying. Yes, I stand there and my feet hurt, but if Prophet Muhammad could do it, I also can do it, and make sure that I have mercy, my family has mercy, and my family is blessed. And I pray that all of you guys are also blessed. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. But yes, I accomplished that. I have a little bit of OCD, not even a little bit. The thoughts are like, a T-Rex trying to snap at you. But because of the OCD that started once my third eye opened, I think my fourth eye is open right now, because the world is just not what I thought it is at all. Like on a very deep level. But alhamdulillah, like I said, I am doing so good. And I pray that you are also doing good. That's what I wanted to share. This is bye. For some odd reason, first of all, hello, how you doing? This is one thing I cannot wrap my head around. I just don't understand. They said it's not funny, but it's funny in a way where it's the fact that my mind can't comprehend it. I can't picture it. I don't understand it. So therefore, to me, it's hilarious because it should be easy to understand. Okay, so a blind person doesn't see anything at all. you can't see out of your elbow, right? So why my mind cannot comprehend what they mean by that? Like, I get what they're saying, but it's like, how do you think? And it's so dumb because you have a head. You just don't need the eye socket. But how do you, that doesn't, if I close my eyes, it's black. You see absolutely nothing. Instead of that, nothing is a brain. Like, I can't understand that. So you're just basically a thought bubble. Like, are you like a thought bubble that hears? Like, I can't comprehend it. I don't get it. I want to get it so badly. Like, I have elbows. I don't see from my elbows. But my elbows can't hear either. You get me? They can't hear. And then, since I said that, deaf and blind people, like the one that have like both. I'm not hating. I'm just very curious. I sound hateful, but I'm not trying to be hateful. I'm curious. Like, do they only feel their neck? I don't get it. Like, their senses. I get it. Like, they could feel around them to know what's going on. But why is my mind putting the fact that if someone, especially when they describe being blind, it's like automatically my mind is putting that person without a head. And I'm trying to form the head and how it operates with the rest of the body besides having your senses, right? I don't know. That has been bothering me for like several months. But that's all. Bye. Assalamu alaikum. How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. Sorry if I'm breathing into that mic. But I realized that I have to work on my speech when it comes to people of color. And I'm not talking about black-skinned people. The ones with the red tones, per se. Because it's just racist. And I don't want to be a racist person. And I'm not a racist person. I'm like full of love. So I don't want to say I'm racist. But whenever I'm like angry at a specific point in history of certain people who pass their DNA to certain people who act like them, it makes me dislike them. But I don't think it's their fault. I think it's just how they're trained to view life in general. So I'm going to try to work on not saying white people or rice-skinned people. They're all the same people, but I don't mean it as in I hate every white person, or I hate every Asian person, or I hate every Mexican person, or Italian, or Arab. Like, you understand? I have to work on how to perfect my speech so I'm not hateful, because I am trying to spread knowledge and love as I am learning myself, because I'm sure there's other people like me who are also confused and learning from nothing. With that being said, I want to clarify this in case in any of my speeches I do end up using it. I probably used it in the past and I don't even remember right now because I moved on from the topic. But when I say like, oh, these people were barbaric, I'm not talking about innocent people who've never done anyone wrong, or they're discovering life and they're unproblematic. I'm talking about specific people who murdered people. And them. What else was I gonna add? And it doesn't stop at like white people and white people in the diaspora. So Asians are included. To me, when I say white people, is everybody that's not black. Black people also have black in the diaspora, African in the diaspora. They have done the same thing where they're abused and did all these things to people. So when I say I don't like something, I'm talking about specific time frame. Most of the time, it's always a time frame when situation have happened and these people just let it happen. You understand? So, with that being said, I apologize in advance if I offend anybody, but I already explained it. So if you haven't seen my explanation, I don't know what to tell you. Go unoffend yourself and go learn yourself as I am learning. So we do not clash at any point in time, which is when you hear this or in the future, months, years from now, when you do hear this. Unoffend yourself as I am learning, as you're learning. Thank you. Good day. Hi, I hope you're well. To be honest, I cannot remember if, I don't know if I said that correctly. I have a speech issue, but I don't remember if I have said if this was off topic, so what keeps me up at night. But it is night, but I think these things are in off topics. Usually I know by listening to the first audio, but I didn't do that because I didn't feel like listening to it. I don't normally like to revisit things that I've already recorded. But anyways, I'm gonna just assume it's off topics. Sorry. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, I don't know if I updated anyone, to be honest, other than myself. I do have like 2 diaries that I write in. I think this year I'm gonna stick to writing. It helps. And I have been feeling kind of low for some reason. It could just be about, it's probably a hormonal thing. I think that's what it is, because I'm not intimate with anyone. I'm not dating anyone. So I think I don't have something to like, how do I say this? You know, like when you get overstimulated, something to calm me down. No, I'm not touching myself. I'm not into that stuff. I know with the whole autism situation, I can easily just, squeeze something, but the texture of what I have around me gives me the ick. So it's not like I can like squeeze anything around me. I used to have this water bottle. It was like, I don't know. It was nice to feel. I liked the texture. But I don't know where it's at. Anyways, yes, I do think it's a hormonal thing. It sounds so bad when I say hormonal. Sounds like I'm cussing at somebody. But Lord, it's hormone problem. I think that's what I'm having. And you can't get rid of that by just like squeezing something that you like. My blanket is really soft. I love that. I love feeling on my blanket, but I feel like that's really not enough. Like, I need something to like, what's the word? Ground me. And I think the only thing that can do that is like intimacy. But we have to make sure that is halal and it's not something bad, because it's not gonna lead anyone anywhere. And since like I've been very spiritual, I don't want to deal with the feeling of guilt and feeling dirty for days or weeks because of zina. So I'm good on that. Yeah, that's all. That's like my little rant. Being vulnerable isn't the best thing, but I hope that I can help somebody one day. That's all. Bye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It has been a long minute since I have been on the app to record. The last time I recorded in this segment was January 12th. Since then, I have been living life. Allah indeed does test you with trials and tribulations. You can hide in a cave and Allah will find you and test you. And I guess that's what I've been going through. Although I haven't been going outside much, I've been going through some tests. And my tests have been mental tests. And Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Indeed, after every hardship, there is ease. A little update. This is off topic. This is besides what I want to do, but I just wanted to come in this segment to say something. I have been doing good with my deen. I've been learning Arabic. I read a book called The Purpose of Life by Ridwan. I think that's the name. If I butchered it, I will probably correct it. And if I forget about this, you can always go on TikTok and I have the book on there. It says live your life on purpose, and I learned a lot from that book, and now I live by that book. Everything I do with my life is for a purpose, and that purpose is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Muslim Ummah and those who are willing to find out about their spirituality within the earth realm and Islam together. I have finished part 7 for the book, and I have been feeling down, but I think maybe it's Shaitan keeping me away from trying to post it, because I have been getting sick nonstop. I don't know why I've been sick for this long, but I've been sick. But Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, it has kept me tenfold into my deen, and I learned a lot. So with that being said, part 7 is done, and I can't wait to share it. Everything I am posting about the book is for the Black community, the brown community, anyone who has melanin in their skin. The book is about us. And no, I'm not excluding other people. God bless them. Allah bless them. But this is for the hurt and the pain with the Black and brown people. Mainly, if you are heavily melanated, it's about you. That's my point. And I, 100% in my heart, because I cannot say less than 100%. I'm 1,000% sure. Sorry, I had to pause there. But that does not mean that I do not think that's 1,000% sure. I'm 1,000% sure that Allah guided me to tell this story to the melanated community. And if you are the type of person to always have something to say, don't. It's not needed. And I hope you never find my podcast ever. But sorry, I keep saying but it's my head. See, it's my head, and that's just how I function. My apologies. I have a speech impediment. I don't know how many times I've said that. I have a speech issue. But I've been great. I did my best to be great. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I have started a diary for Allah. I don't know if I had said that before in the podcast. Hold on, let me open and see what day I started. I don't know if I have that in podcast at all, but I started a diary for Allah, and it has been life-changing. I have a diary that's not for Allah, but I write it for my own purposes. Certain things I write in my other diary, I do not talk about it in the diary of Allah, because it's just two different things, even though I know that God sees both of them. What else have I done? Spiritually, I feel wholesome. I have been down a little bit mentally, and I'm not. It's okay. Surely after every hardship comes ease. Alhamdulillah. Whenever I have time, maybe I'll get into it. But for now, I can't not really get into it. Overall, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. That's all I wanted to say. I know I like spoke in circles, but you get it. All right, bye. I will see you. I will see you in part 7. Deuces. Okay, so like I made 6 or 8 TikTok videos today, like on my channel. The one that's like Nina96 Lavina, that one. So I made like a few episodes. That overstimulated me. It shouldn't, but it did. And I think that's weird to me. It shouldn't be like that, but it is. And now I've been so overly like stimulated the entire day. I have a speech impediment, so that's kind of worse ever since I did the videos. I don't know. It kind of sucks to be myself, but alhamdulillah, I chose this body, so I'm grateful for all of it.